Hey, how are you, mate?
Hello.
How are
Hello,
you?
can you hear me?
How's it going?
Good. I'm Bianca. Your name's Luis?
Yeah, my name is Luis.
Ah, very nice to meet you. Thank you for booking a lesson
No
today. Can
problem.
you tell me a little bit about yourself?
A little bit about myself. Well, I'm from Mexico. I'm Daniel or Luis, how you want to call me. Doesn't matter. And I'm a student. I'm 19 years old. What about you? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh, great. I am 30 years old. I live in Italy, but I'm originally from New York. I studied public relations at university, and now I've been teaching English for about 10 years at this point.
Oh wow, pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking that you maybe wake up early because yeah, I thought you were living in the U.S.
No, yeah. I haven't lived in the U.S. for a few years now.
Okay, what do you miss about the U.S.?
Not a lot.
Nothing? What do you miss?
No, I don't. I just wish my family and friends could come live in Europe. I don't really miss the
Okay,
US.
you get used you got to use in Europe.
Got used to living in Europe. Let me create a little notepad here so that we can work. Say this.
So what time is it right now in Italy? Oh, you got
right now for me it is 2:30, and for you?
2:30 p.m.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
What time is it for you?
6:30 a.m.
Oh, okay, you're studying very early. Why are you studying so early?
I don't know because I have something to do later and I just thought in booking a lesson early.
Very nice. Okay,
Yeah.
Is this your first lesson on verbling?
Yeah, I'm just figuring out how it works.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to explain that to you.
So,
So,
so and now do you speak Italian?
I do speak Italian. Yes, I speak Italian as well as some Spanish. But I lived in Mexico for a while, for
Really?
about 4 months. Yeah. I lived in Playa del Carmen in the Yucatan.
Very chill, very chill. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
a lot of tourists go there.
Yes, it was nice to stay there for 4 months instead of like most of the tourists just for a weekend. But I love Mexico. It's one of my favorite countries in the world.
Yeah, it's pretty affordable. I think apart from corruption, you know, and
Obviously.
yeah, and criminal groups, it would be a paradise without that.
Absolutely. Mexico, apart from the corruption, Mexico has everything. You have cities, beaches, mountains, like deserts, ancient ruins, history, good food, and amazing people. So I think Mexico has it all.
Yeah. But we have to work. Where am I from? Exactly. I live in the southwest, I think, in a state called Nayarit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I live in the capital of Nayarit, which is Tepic. Yeah, and it's pretty chill actually. It's not. I mean, it's right now there are no so much. Well, there are no criminal groups or something. As you have probably heard about Mexico, it's very chill. I can go out at whatever time I want. Yeah, whenever.
That's absolutely. Is it the same for women? Are they able to go out whenever they want, or is it only for men?
Well, I don't know. I don't actually go out because I don't want. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't want. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little.
So, what are you studying at school?
I'm studying software engineer. What did you study?
Software engineering.
Engineering. Okay.
Yeah, very nice. And why did you decide to study software engineering?
Because I liked, I like to fix problems in cell phones and so on. I liked it.
Yeah, absolutely. Very nice. How when did you decide to study software engineering? Did you know a long time ago that this is
No,
what you wanted to study?
no, like 1 year before maybe. Yeah,
1 year ago.
yeah, because I was a little bit confused. I didn't know what to study, and then I just said like, oh, this is not what I like, and I discarded. Is that the word? Or I just take it away, and then, oh, this I don't like this, and then I like computer. Well, and yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So you wanted to also just kind of narrow down your options to
Oh,
narrow down.
narrow down. Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah, narrow down.
narrow down your options. Very nice. And are you in your freshman year?
My freshman year. What do you mean in my last
The
year?
first year of
Oh,
university?
no, my second year actually.
Okay. And how was your first year?
My first year. Well, almost my whole year was presential or in person, and then it was online, and right now it's going online.
Okay. How is online learning for you?
It's pretty good because I don't have to take two buses to go. And when I was presential in person, I had to
In
take
person.
two buses, like 1 hour by bus. Yeah, like 1 hour from here to the school. And
Absolutely.
yeah. Right now, I mean, I save that time, or yeah, I take it to do another other things.
Are you
Yeah.
taking classes in English or Spanish?
In the Spanish, no, yeah, we take classes in university. We take English classes in the university, but it's not like I wouldn't be speaking like this with that. I wouldn't be. You would cringe if I were speaking with what I know from university. I have been, watching videos on YouTube and so on, talking to myself, because if I don't talk, I'm not gonna make a big progress. I think it's very important to speak.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely need to practice talking, so we can do
Yeah.
that in the class. So how did you reach this level of English?
As I told you, I think, well, in the beginning, it was 2 years ago. I didn't know how to. When I got into university, and the teachers told me like, it's going to be English. It's going to be very important in all parts of your life. And I started like vocabulary, like how to say mom, how to say dad, how to say basic
Ah,
stuff.
so you started from the very beginning.
Yeah, from scratch. Yeah, actually from scratch. But I was very constant every day. I was very constant, and yeah, and like watching videos, watching, well, movies. No, I'm just starting watch. I'm just starting watching movies.
I'm just starting to watch
To
movies.
watch movies. I'm just starting
Mhm.
to watch movies. Yeah, because I feel like they speak really fast. They speak really. They say a lot of slang, and I hope I can pick up some slang from that.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Do you have Netflix, or what do you use to watch TV shows
Actually,
in English?
actually, I didn't have it, but then I boomed. I run into with a friend. I run into a friend.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
ran, I ran, I ran into a friend.
I ran into a friend, yes, and he told me like, I don't need my Netflix. I mean, I don't use it. You can take it, because I was talking about that I would like to have one Netflix account, and yeah, I'm not paying anything, but I got Netflix.
Amazing. Here
Yeah.
is a really cool app that it shouldn't cost any money, but it gives you the option to watch Netflix movies and TV shows with subtitles in Spanish and English at the same time. And
Oh.
when you don't know a word, you can click on the word for the definition and also create different flashcards as well. So this combines Netflix with language learning, and it's a very good tool to use.
Wow, what is that? But is it in on Netflix?
No, 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 no. It's in the, do you see it? I just put it in the link here.
Language Reactor. So,
Yes.
but you have to pay something for that, or it's...
I don't know. They just updated the website. I think there's a free version, but it's limited. So then you have like a free version and a paid version. Because it used to be called Language Learning with Netflix, but now they've just updated it. So this is the old website that was free, and this is the new website, but I haven't seen it. I actually just noticed that they updated the website today.
Okay, but they take like the whole movie and with the subtitles that you want, with 2 subtitles that you want?
Yeah, exactly. And so it shows you at the same time in English and Spanish.
Oh, that's very cool because yeah, I watched them. I'm watched them. I watch the movies. I'm watching the movies by or with subtitles in English and with the voice in English, with the audio in English. And but sometimes even if I see the subtitle, it's kind of hard to understand what they say.
Yeah. Have you tried watching TV shows instead of movies, just to watch something shorter to focus on?
No, well, actually, I'm watching series.
Okay, that's fine, because it's shorter than a movie, so it's also easier to follow along with usually.
Yeah, but as you know 2 languages, you can tell that sometimes it's not like easy, or it's not possible to translate like what you want to say. Sometimes it's like, I don't know why, but for example, I would say I would translate something to Spanish from English, or from Spanish to English, but it doesn't sound like the same. I don't know why. Maybe the cultural importance to the language. I don't know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely the cultural importance, and also some things are just not able to be translated because the grammar works in a different way and it just has a different meaning. So yeah, so that's not a problem, because when you reach at the beginning, when you're learning a language, of course, you're directly translating vocabulary. But as you reach higher levels, you stop thinking in your native language and you just immediately think in the language that you're learning.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, actually, yeah. Right now, I can see, or I can notice when the people are not native, unless they're very good, and I cannot notice that. Yeah, most of the time I can notice the horrible accent of my fellows friends.
Yeah, your colleague, your peer. You could say your peers, or my friends.
Yes. Okay.
Fellows is used, but it's a bit more formal.
Okay, my friends, yeah, or my classmates, yeah. I can notice the accent.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's good that you're able to recognize that right away. So tell me, what are you looking to get out of some English classes? Maybe we could tell. I did send you a level test.
Oh yeah,
I
just saw it in the morning, and there were like 6 pages, and I was like, oh, okay, I don't have time. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So it goes from the easiest level, up to more difficult levels, A1 through B2. Whenever you have time, you're more than welcome to do that. And then during our next lesson together, if you decide to study with me, we can go over that, so that gives me a guide for all of the areas that we can work on together. And then I can base and prepare all of the lessons based on the grammar that you need to work on.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about how your moving was to Italy.
Oh, it was fine. It was fine. I mean, very easy.
I mean,
I've always liked traveling.
I mean, you lived in the U.S. until what age?
Until my early 20s, I lived in the U.S. and then I moved to Italy.
And you learned Italy from scratch? Italian from scratch?
Yeah, I learned because I moved to a place where they don't really speak English, so I didn't really have much of an option. English isn't spoken very well where I moved, and so I was able to learn that way just by of course, studying independently a little bit on my own, but mostly just talking to people and interacting as much. Of course, I make some grammar mistakes. My goal has never been to be perfect in the language, just to communicate what I need to say. And now, after living here for so long, I'm able to say anything I need to say.
Wow, that's cool. So would you say that you have a C1 level? What is what C1 level? Advanced, I think.
C1 is very advanced. C1 is when you start getting into academic level. No, I don't have an academic level of Italian. I would say that my speaking and writing are between a B1 and B2, and my reading and listening are at a B2, maybe even a C1. But definitely my productive skills are different.
So yeah. So, what was the main reason that you moved to Italy? You wanted to learn?
My husband is from here. My partner.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So it was a love story.
Yeah, it's one of those stories. For sure. Cool. Yeah, so that's why. But him and I don't speak in Italian together. We only speak in English together. So I don't really have a lot of practice in that regard.
Yeah, a lot of people in Europe, I think they learn English from young ages.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's normal here, so it's really nice because it's definitely not like that in the United States. And so I don't know about Mexico.
Neither.
Do you start learning?
Mexico. No, neither.
You don't start learning English from a young age?
Yeah, no. I think if I spoke like in public, they would be like staring at me or something like, what the heck. But yeah, they don't speak. Actually, it's very weird. Someone speaks English, and and I have a friend from Germany, and she was telling me that in Germany, if she speaks English, everyone is going to understand what she's saying. That's why she wanted to learn Spanish.
Okay. Wanted a little secret language so no one understands.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's
very nice. Tell me a little bit about, there are lots of teachers on verbling. Why did you choose my profile?
I don't know. I just choose what I like.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. That's,
I don't know the vibe or the personality, yeah.
For sure.
I see.
A lot of every student has their own reason for choosing a teacher's profile, so it's good for me to know, just so that I'm also able to personalize the lessons also based on like what you liked about my profile.
Oh yeah.
So very good to know.
I was gonna ask you what's the main differences between US and Italy. I mean the main that you really noticed when you moved to Italy.
Everything is different about Italy and the United States. Italy and the United States don't have a lot in common. The history and the culture here is very, very old, whereas the United States as a country is a relatively new country. Of course, there was indigenous populations in but when the United States was colonized and became a country, it's a very new country. So the architecture is different. Of course, Italian food is different, whereas in the United States, it's you get a little bit of everything, but it's not as healthy by any means. Life is definitely slower than when I lived in New York, for example. But at the same time, the United States is a very big country, just like Mexico. So, and Italy is not very big. So it's difficult to compare the United States as a country because, you know, the same way that Nayarit is probably very different from Mexico City or Playa del Carmen. It's very difficult to compare. And it's the same in the United States. You can't compare Wisconsin with New York, for example.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Yeah, the United States is very has a lot of varieties, like
has a lot of variety.
Because it's the most powerful country, but maybe
powerful
country. the most powerful country, but at the same time, it has some problems. It's pretty weird.
Yeah, it has a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a lot of opportunities, but I just don't think that I don't really think that the systems are in place for people to do well in the United States, you know, just to live a decent life, even though considering that it is like one of the most powerful countries in the world, if not the most powerful.
Yeah, actually, I have heard a lot of Mexicans that went to the United States, and they say that they send the money to Mexico in order to buy like a house or something, a car here in Mexico, because if they are just spending all the money in the US, it's gonna be like living in Mexico, working in Mexico, nothing different, like because
and probably working even harder in the United States for
yeah, that's right, actually.
Yeah, not in all the cases, but a lot of unfortunately a lot of people are taken advantage of when they move to the United States, depending on the type of job that they get, and it always depends on the individual situation. Yeah, so yes, I'm not the most patriotic American, so don't ask me about it. I like living in Italy more than in the United States, but I also love Mexico. If I could choose a second place to live, it would be Mexico.
Really? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah. Of course, yes, one of my friends is from Taxco, and I would love to go and visit her one time. She was just staying with me last week, actually, and is going back to Taxco next week.
So does she live in Italy?
No, in Taxco.
Oh, but I mean, like, how did you meet her?
Oh, I know her from a friend from New Zealand who I met in Greece. Very complicated.
Yeah.
Yes, but she's Mexican and she grew up in Taxco and is going to be going back there in a couple of weeks. So hopefully I will be able to visit at some point soon.
Okay.
After the coronavirus.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Where do you live? By the way, where do you live? Where do you live in Italy?
I'm in Sardinia.
I haven't heard about it.
Yeah, it's have you heard of Sicily, the island with all the mafia?
Well, actually, I'm not very familiar with that.
Oh, okay, no problem. It's just an island off of Italy. So I live on an island to the west of mainland Italy.
Yeah, you probably have visited Roma.
Yeah, I visited Rome, although Rome is beautiful, no doubt about it. I don't love cities though, so I prefer to spend time outside of the city, more in nature or small towns.
I think I haven't been to Italy, but I guess it's beautiful. The architecture, I don't know.
Oh yes, yeah. Rome is Rome. I mean, Rome is amazing. There's no doubt about it. The architecture is beautiful. It's just such an old city, and it was, you know, the capital of a very big part of the world for a long time. So yeah, so it's really, really interesting in that regard.
You leave your family in the U.S.?
Yeah, they're all back in the U.S.
Okay. Do you talk to them? Do you keep in touch?
Oh yeah, in touch.
In touch. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I keep in touch with them, of course. You know, it's very easy nowadays with all the technology we have. So of course I keep in touch with them, but I always like for them to come and visit me rather than me go visit them. And they're always, you know, they're happy too because I live in Europe and Americans love Europe.
Okay. When did you just go? Did you just go to Italy? Like without receiving like a formal invitation or so? I mean, like, weren't you going to get a job when you got there?
Yeah, I was already married to my husband. So when I was married to my husband in New York, then we were able to go back to Sardinia together.
Yeah, I think There are a lot of jobs for you, like as a teacher, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. There are a lot of jobs for teaching. That's not really a problem. They're always looking for native English speakers. And I have taught in private language schools in Italy, but I prefer teaching online because it also gives me the flexibility to work from home and to meet not only Italian students, but work with students from all around the
From all
world
over
right now, right?
Okay, cool. Do you have a lot
Yeah.
of students right now here?
Yeah, I have lots of students. I have some from Mexico, Brazil, Poland, Japan, China, Switzerland. Where else? Italy, Spain. Where else? Germany. I have students from all over the place.
Okay, cool. So,
Yes.
but I don't think you teach from scratch, right? Well, unless they speak maybe Italian, you can
No,
like
I work with students from scratch. Usually most students have at least like they know hello, how are you? Most students. The only students that I don't really have experience with teaching is students that don't even know the alphabet in English.
Wow.
But if they speak any type of Romance language, it's usually not much of a problem for me to start with them.
Oh yeah.
But students, so don't worry about that. So let's talk a little bit about the plan. I guess I should ask you, are you taking a trial lesson just today, or are you planning on continuing with a teacher on verbling in the future?
No, I think it's just a challenge, just to know, just to see if the natives could understand me, because I don't have natives here, and yeah, I just want to talk a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Well, let me explain a little bit. If you ever wanted to in the future, all of my lessons are 55 minutes. So that just makes sure that we can start on time and finish on time with all my students. I give you all the materials. So you're more than welcome to book a lesson. You can use this promo code that I have here. This will give you a 25% discount on the first lesson. It doesn't work with packages, but at least you can save a little bit on the first lesson if you'd like to make one.
Yeah.
But overall, you have done a wonderful job teaching yourself English, and I'm able to understand you. Don't worry about me not being able to understand you. People definitely can. Of course, there are definitely areas of pronunciation and grammar and vocabulary to work on, but you've done a wonderful job so far.
Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. So before I let you go, because I have another lesson starting in a minute, do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
No? All right. Cool. Well, I'm glad. Well, Luis, it was very nice to meet you. I hope I'll meet you soon. And if not, I wish you the best of luck with your software engineering degree. That's amazing. Sounds very difficult.
Thank you. Good luck with your teaching style. Very cool. Amazing. I love it. And
thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for the class.
Of course. Have a wonderful day. Good luck.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.